Kale. You don't need to hold back your power for my sake. Fight with everything you've got. You bet! Let's do this! We'll need help!
Is rising, overflowing.
Leave it to me. Friends have to stick together. If you stay with me, we can do this. Right! Trying to show off by going ultra super, huh? Well, I'm not letting you outshine me!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video. Today we're going to be going over the details of the new reversible exchange, Kale and Caulifla. So, let's take a look at their details. We've got, well, physical LR Kale and Caulifla looking nice, looking steezy. Okay, so we've got Universe 6 category, E+4 HP attack and defense 220%. Very good. Very good. Just straight off the bat. 220, huh? Okay. So we've got their passive now. We've got Ki +6, an attack and defense of 200%. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. Then when receiving an attack for the first time within the turn, evades the enemy attack. So they just get a free dodge their first interaction. So before receiving an attack within the turn, damage reduction rate is +20%. Okay. Then after evading an attack and defense of 120%, launches an additional attack that has a, launches an additional attack and damage reduction rate of 40% for 6 turns. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I'm not sure why that is. Before receiving an attack, they have 20% damage reduction, and then they're going to have a guaranteed, like, dodge their first interaction, right? So this is essentially null and void, unless it's like a dodge countering fight, in which case they just have the 20% damage reduction. But if they do dodge, then they have 40% damage reduction for 6 turns, and they launch an additional. Okay, so that means 3 supers already. And then for every attack performed, they get Ki +2 up to 6, an attack and defense of 40% up to 120%. Okay. 23 Ki spheres obtained, evades enemy attack. Okay. Very interesting. So at 23 Ki, they just dodge. Straight up. They just dodge. Which is... I don't know how to feel about that. That's really, really strong. That's really, really strong. Just straight up 23 dodge, or excuse me, 23 Ki, and you just dodge for free now? Guaranteed? Like, it just says evade enemy's attack. It doesn't say anything else. It's just guaranteed. You have guaranteed dodge. Okay. Starting from the 6th turn from start of battle, meets up with Super Saiyan 2 Kale, and can perform a reversible exchange. Changes Ki spheres all to physical as well. Wow. Okay. Now this is Caulifla, right? You start out as Caulifla, and you're able to just do this. Okay. Okay. Not sure why we even have this then. Right? I mean, I get this part. This is fine. I get this. But this, I don't really see it. Also, this is just unbelievably strong. What do they need damage reduction for if they have this? You know what I'm saying? Like, it almost doesn't make any sense. Why does she even need damage reduction when at 23 ki, she has guaranteed dodge and she's getting so much ki throughout her kit anyway? Right? Every attack she does, she gains 2 ki. Right? And then, what else? Oh, plus 6 ki there. So you can get up to 12 ki before she does anything, and then plus her links and everything. Prepared for battle, I believe that's 2 ki, right? Tournament of power, I believe that's another, at least 1 ki, I think, or 2. That's ridiculous. Like, it's, and then, bro, all right, dude, sure, right? Okay, dude. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all, but like, I don't know. Maybe we could have done something different with this. Like maybe crit, right? Maybe something else. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. I'm just, doing my thing here. Okay. So, active skill, limit break blaster. Active skill condition can be activated starting from the 6th turn, right? Yes, sixth turn from the start of battle, once only, but it before or after reversible exchange. Be it before or after reversible exchange, that's fine. Active skill effect causes ultimate damage to the enemy and the Universe 6 category allies. Ki +1 and attack and defense of 16% in battle. Cool. They're supporting. Amazing. Love it. What else do we got here though? I want to see what Kale looks like. What does Kale look like? Oh, we've also got the super attack. Raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes colossal damage to the enemy and raises chance of evading enemies' attack. Increased what? Including super attack and chance of performing a critical hit by 6% for 1 turn. Interesting. Is this allies? I'm not assuming that that's allies. I think that's just them. Why do we have so much dodge when we already have guaranteed dodge? What are we doing? I'm so confused. Like, what are we actually doing? Okay. And then on the 18 ki, greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. All right. I mean, that's not bad. All right. So, oh, that's right here. Yep. On the 18 ki super, greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, and raises chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, by 26% for 3 turns. Yeah, I don't understand this. I don't get it. I don't get why there's a super attack effect also that says, hey, you also get more dodge. Unless this 23 ki right here, hold on, where is it? Is it this one? This 23 ki to dodge, unless that's for just 1 attack, I don't understand why all of this is here. I don't get it. So maybe she only gets 2 guaranteed dodges, but I'm gonna assume that that's not the case. If she gets 23 ki period, she should just be able to dodge, right? I believe that's what it is, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Okay. What else we got? So meets up with Super Saiyan 2 Kale and can perform reversible exchange starting from the 6th turn from start of battle. Okay. Kale. Okay. Nice. Okay. New passive says can perform reversible exchange with Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla. An attack and defense of 200%. Guards all attacks. Okay. Wonderful. When attacking for the first time within the turn, performs a critical hit. Okay. When attacking with 12 or more ki, attack plus 100. When activating the active skill or when attacking with 24 ki, attack plus 200. What? So wait. So does she get both? If she activates the active skill and she's at 24 ki, does she get another 200% attack on top of it? Interesting. When receiving an attack, defense of 66% for every ki. Really? Okay, so 6 or more ki spheres obtained launches 2 additional super attacks, and 23 ki spheres obtained. Wait. 23 key spheres obtained. Launches 2 additional super attacks again. Wait. Okay, hold on. Wait. Let's go back to this for a sec. 23 key spheres obtained. That doesn't mean 23 key, does it? No. That is specifically 23 key spheres. All right? And then this is it right here. This is starting from the 6th turn from start of battle. Yep. And then she changes all of the key spheres to physical. So then she's able to go, oh, I'm going to dodge 100% for this turn. Okay. That makes so much more sense. I was like, yo, there's no way. There's no way they just gave her guaranteed dodge, right? Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay. So this right here is just dumb and absurd anyway. So, so she gets 66% defense for every key. At 6 key spheres, she's getting 2 guaranteed additionals, right? So that's 3 supers. Then she gets another 2 more if you pull this nonsense where, oh, Kale shows up or Caulifla decides she wants to switch and she changes the board. You switch into Kale and then now you have 5 supers essentially that you're going to do, which is a bit silly. I'm not going to lie. So, interesting. Very interesting. I feel like, how do I feel about this character? What do they do as far as their super attack? Do they stack or anything? Let's see. Their active skill also, Kale goes berserk. Active skill conditions can be activated upon entering attacking turn once only, be it before or after reversal exchange. Active skill effect causes ultimate damage to enemy and key +6 and attack +40% in battle. Okay. There's more to this. 100%. There's more to this. So on their 12 key, greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to enemy, and raises chance of performing a critical hit and chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attack, by 6% for 1 turn. And then massively raises attack for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to enemy, and raises chance of performing a critical hit by 26% for 3 turns. Okay. Hold on. Well, very interesting. I don't know how this card is going to perform defensively. Right? Like, because if you look at it and you say, okay, what do they have fundamentally? Fundamentally, well, Caulifla has dodge, right? She has dodge and she has a little bit of damage reduction after dodging an attack. She has some damage reduction for 6 turns, which is like, okay, cool. And then before receiving an attack within the turn, she's got another 20%. So that puts her at 60% damage reduction. And that's before she receives an attack, right? But the thing is, What? Let me see if I get this right. So when receiving an attack, for the first time within the turn, evades the enemy attack. Cool. But before receiving an attack, though, within the turn, damage reduction is only at 20%, right? Which is immediately canceled out by this first part, which doesn't make any sense. Like, again, when you think about it. And then this here, okay, I get the guaranteed dodge, and then now I have the damage reduction of 40%. Cool. Awesome. And then that's basically it. So she's not a slot 1, for sure, at all. Like, no, not at all. She can potentially save herself from AoEs, right? Like that's a thing. That's pretty cool. So she can be in slot 2 or 3, and then, an AoE happens, just 1 though, and she'll dodge it. Just straight up, boom, gone. And then she has the 40% damage reduction, and then she's going to super. How many times is she going to super? She's going to super right here once, and then she has a great chance. Yeah, launches an additional, has a great chance of becoming a super. Okay. And then launches an additional attack right here. Okay, after she dodges. So that's 3. Okay. Okay, I mean, that one, and then technically she could do 4 because of hidden potential, right? So she could do 4 supers in a turn. I don't think she'll be able to be killed unless, you know, she eats a super, maybe. But the odd chance of her running into a super, like, this is all, like, very hypothetical as well. So, like, if she were to eat an AoE, dodge it, and then now she has to eat a super or whatever, cool. But if not, whatever slot she's in, could she go slot 1? Maybe if there's, like, 1 attack, right? Maybe if there's, like, 1 attack, she gets to super after that, and then she's going to potentially dodge and or have enough damage reduction to just kind of eat the rest of the normals, right? Like, and especially if you also know if there's going to be a super in slot 1. Okay. I mean, I could see it, bro. I could see it. So then when we swap over to Kale, right? What is Kale even doing other than like a lot of damage? Okay, let me mute this really quick. Okay. So we're not getting blasted the whole time. So what is Kale doing? So Kale, again, she's doing a lot of supers if you give her the chance to. And her first attack is a crit. I'm not going to lie. I would much rather take a 50% chance to crit, to be honest. Then again, the very first attack that she does is going to be stupid. It's going to be really, really dumb because I don't know if these two stack, if you give her the 24 key as well as the active. I don't know if that stacks, but if it does, that's going to hit like an absolute truck. Kale and her dump truck, you know what I mean? Like that's going to hit really, really hard because she's got 100% here, 200% here, 200% there, and then another 200% potentially. And then she's doing that, what, 5, 6 supers? Like she can super 6 times in a turn. You guys realize that, right? She's doing 5 guaranteed supers if, the prerequisites are met. She's doing 5 guaranteed supers, and then you might as well call the 6th one guaranteed as well. Like, she could do 6 supers. Do I got that right? Yeah, that's 6 supers. Well, I'll tell her. I'll tell you. You're not killing her with guard, and she's done 6 supers. But then again, she's not raising defense on super. That's what kills me about this right now. Hold on. Wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense now. Yeah, massively raises attack for 1 turn, and then she gets critical hit. Oh wow, cool. Critical for 3 turns. Oh, amazing. And then this is gonna be what? Dodge and crit for 1 turn. No defense? Why are we not giving at least a little defense on super? That would make her so much better. But as of right now, as it stands, just like all of these supers basically mean nothing. I don't know if I like Kale, boys. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I like Kale. Kale's cool. Kale's great, but if she comes out with basically no real defense other than guard in 2025, and she's not gaining any defense on super, what are we doing? She's gonna just die. If she doesn't kill whatever's in front of her, right? If she doesn't immediately kill whatever's in front of her, like, okay, granted, also, this is for like 1 turn. 1 turn, I'm pretty sure she's almost invincible, right? Because she's gonna get all of this defense for every key, right? If you line it up and go, okay, we're gonna literally give her the gas, give her the beans, right? We're gonna say, oh, we're gonna immediately transform with her or exchange into her, right? And I mean, she's gonna hit really, really hard, dude. Like stupid hard, because she's gonna go, all right, we're gonna exchange. We're gonna get all of these key spheres. So I'm doing 6 supers this turn. My first super is going to be a guaranteed crit, and then I'm gonna get 25% chance to crit after the fact. and then a little bit more every time I do one of these, right? So it goes from 25% or like 26%, right? What was it? It's like, yeah, 26% for 3 turns, right? She keeps that in the turn. So it'll go 26%, and then it'll go, 6% for every time she does it. So she gets a 6% chance to dodge and a 6% chance to crit for every super she's going to do. So if she's going to do 6 supers, or let's say 5, she's going to get 30% more crit by the end of it. It'll be a 56% chance, right? Yeah, it'll be a 56% chance for her to crit on her last super, I believe. Or is it after the fact? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just know this. She's going to have basically roughly a 1 in 3 chance of critting every time she attacks. So what, a medium chance to super? Or excuse me, medium chance to crit, which is fine. Which is not bad, honestly. It's really not. So you could focus her however you really want. Personally, I would focus more on the dodge aspect of things, because after that turn is over, if she doesn't kill whatever's in front of her, which likely she probably will, but on the off chance she doesn't, she's basically cooked. She's basically cooked, because even, again, Caulifla doesn't have super duper crazy defense, right? And I just picked on Kale again. Caulifla, again, doesn't really have anything crazy for defense. She's got 40% damage reduction. You know, like that's basically it. And then also this, again, the 6% to crit and a dodge for every super she does. I mean, I like them for what they're gonna do, but at the same time, I don't know. I feel like this is for a fight that's kind of short, you know, like they do their thing, they exchange, they pop it, they bop it, bop, and then it's over, right? Because I don't see this being long term, especially since these characters aren't stacking, right? They just pick up and go, and there's not really a whole lot of build up to them, like really at all. Besides, like maybe Caulifla, and she, you know, does a few supers and then she's fully built up. That's about it, you know. So, I mean, we'll have to see what they look like in game, but I do think Kale's going to be really powerful as far as like her offensive output. I feel like it's going to be really, really good. But her defense, it's a little bit lacking. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of Kale and Caulifla. Was I a little bit too harsh? Did I yap too much? Did I, you know, let me know your thoughts. Just let me know your opinions, okay? Anyway, that is my take on Kale and Caulifla. Not sure how exactly they're going to perform, but I suspect they're not going to be horrible. They're going to be probably pretty good. So, without further ado, boys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.